pro boxing fans here. We're one of the hottest prospects in British boxing right now, if not the world. Mr. Daniel Dubois. We're down at the BT Tower for your announcement. You're fighting Joe Joyce in April. First of all, Daniel, saw you on national television this morning. How was that experience on Good Morning Britain?
Well, it was good, coming out and representing and announcing the fight. So it's on now, so it's official.
Frank has called this the riskiest move in his promotional career. Frank's job is to build the fight, but do you buy into what he's saying?
Yeah, it's a risk. It's the biggest fight of my career so far, but boxing's about taking risk, and this one is definitely going to be a payoff for me, and I'm for sure I'm going to win.
You've scorched through every man. I think you've stopped everyone but one man in your career so far. Talk to me about what kind of belief you go into the ring with that kind of reputation and record.
It's just I know what I've got to do. I'm going to knock him out basically, and I'm not sure what round it is going to be, but I'm going to win by stoppage, and he's in trouble, so. Look out for it. It's going to be good. It's going to be a great fight while it lasts, and it's going to be exciting. But I know I'm going to win.
Juggernaut. He's another big guy at 6'6". He also brings a lot of experience into the ring, a good engine. What makes you so confident you're going to take him out?
Just the belief in myself and what I know, what I'm capable of, and come to the fight and you'll see. I'll show you. It's going to be an exciting night of boxing, and it's going to be, what the crowd want to see. They want to see two top prospects going at it, and that's what they're going to get.
This fight has drawn some similarities between AJ and Dillion White, two young guys putting it all on the line at an early stage in their career. Big domestic dust-up live on pay-per-view. Is this fight going to be a better fight than that one?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, definitely. I think it could end up being quicker as well. And it's a fight that I needed a fight like this for. Not only just getting to the next level, but leaving a legacy behind. I thought the top fighters were around in my era, and this is me, starting on my journey.
Absolutely. Joyce is a man that you know well from the GB squad. Give us a little insight into what it was like. You know Joyce well. You've done many rounds with him.
Yeah, I've done a few rounds. At the time I was only 17, so I was just a young kid learning my craft, and I sparred Joe and Fraser and Joshua, and I was a kid then. I'm a different animal now, and it's going to be a complete different story from back then. I'm going to put his lights out and do it in a devastating fashion.
Absolutely. If you come through and beat Joyce in devastating fashion as you're promising, do you then enter that inner sanctum of the very top elite heavyweights?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's too far. Who else is there? There's not a lot of contenders I can have fun with. Beat up, taken out in the way between myself and a world title. So yeah, I just expect not too soon after to be fighting for a world title.
How far is that world title shot off? How far is that world title shot off if you do come through?
It's on the horizon. I say it's coming. It's a big, the big one's coming. We just got to take care of this first.
Do you believe there's any man in this division that can stand up to your power?
Not only my power, but my skill and my will and determination and my youth. And I think those are my main attributes, and just my intensity. I don't think they're going to be able to match it or what I bring, and they're not going to be able to take what I'm going to give them. So it's going to be interesting.
You've got a reputation as a sort of a one-man wrecking ball, but is there more to your game than just being a ferocious puncher?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to pull out what I need to do on the night to win. So if it looks fancy or not, we'll see.
What's your prediction for the fight, Daniel?
A knockout, a definite knockout. Finishing him in devastating fashion and moving that step closer towards my ultimate goal, which is the world title.
And which of the names have you got your eye on in the heavyweight division at the moment?
All of them. Joshua, the top elite. I want to, this is where I'm heading, and so far I just need to keep on the track and keep on winning.
Certain styles gel with other fighters. So you need certain styles to win certain fights. Which style do you think you'll gel well with out of the top three, Fury, Wilder and Joshua?
To be honest, I'm not even thinking about. I've got to take care of Joe first. Me and his style, we go perfectly. He's a big target, and I'm not going to be able to miss him. And I'm just going to let loose and just let hell ever fly and go to war.
Just lastly, Daniel, big fight next weekend, Fury Wilder. Which way are you leaning, and what's your prediction?
I haven't really, I can't say who's going to win them, but it's going to be a good fight. I'm sure the best man's going to win, and it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top. I can't pick a winner right now, but it's going to be interesting.
Tell us why we should tune in April 11.
It's going to be, if you want to see X-rated violence and a top night of boxing, then tune in. You're going to be in for a surprise.
X-rated violence promised by Daniel Dubois. Thank you for your time, sir.